We've had a break. You've opened the doors, the vault doors of DOTAIN'S Rock. They are creaking open after Lysha has cooled down thunder and lightning into this small little cave. Hacas shields his eyes at the bright light, but eventually lets out a toothy grin as he sees that his wildest dreams are coming to fruition.
Hacas, there you go. We've opened the vault for you.
I
have a bad feeling about this.
I am going to.
No
more
spells.
spells.
No spells.
No spells.
No spells.
Not do anything.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to, because we haven't even looked in the vault yet. So, King Hacas, stay there. There may be incredibly powerful magic still awaiting those who look inside. Let us scout it out and be sure that there is nothing that could hurt your gracious majesty before you take a look.
I think not.
No. This is seriously dangerous business we're dealing with here. Knowing me, who just deciphered it and helped open this vault.
I deciphered it.
It is very dangerous. Can I deceive him? Can I roll a deception check?
You will not go any further.
Well, frick.
Oh, now we fight.
Okay.
So, preemptively, I am going to attack.
No, what? What are you doing?
He wasn't necessarily saying he was going to kill us. He just said we were not going to enter the vault.
Well, here we go.
This party is awful.
It is combat time.
For her?
Dude, but I'm actually trying to do
She's
it in
going
an
for it.
intimidation way. I'm not actually attacking him. I'm calling down lightning next to him to try and frighten him. So I'm not doing anything more. There's no additional spells being cast. I can just with the storm that's already there, have another lightning bolt hit.
Right next to him.
Right next to him.
You think I would be scared by the voices of my people? It is my birthright to rule over all giant kind, and you try and scare me with the voices of Verder. Wait, is that his name? Vinder. Thank you, my historian.
I would, can I understand him? Is he speaking common?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking this the whole time.
I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Wait, you got these spells?
I was gonna do it before, but now he's looking shitty. So yeah,
It doesn't work.
it doesn't
You deserve
work.
better than to
Everyone
be
roll a
subscribed to this
D10.
guy.
Fuck's sake!
I would like to make it very clear that I have not contributed to any of this fuckery at all.
Because you don't cast spells.
Because I haven't chosen to. I do have a cantrip actually.
And you can pop wings.
2.
I don't know if that's magic.
8.
Also, I can fucking
8.
kill all the shit that you guys will be fucking
8.
owned by because you can't
5.
cast spells.
I am
Roll
afraid of
another
half the spells
D10.
I can cast.
Yes, well,
7.
sounds like a you
10.
problem, really. Can you roll one for me? Alright.
Yeah. Mitch
Done.
rolled a 1.
Down here.
Okay. All right.
Alright then.
So,
Alright.
your
Alright.
suggestion.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
It's 5th ed.
Alright, here we
Oh
go.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm checked out at this point. Just fuck me up. If I die, so be it.
There's so many active effects.
As you cast suggestion,
Yeah.
you feel a wave of wind as it rushes to escape out of every single window around you in the areas. And you find it a little bit harder to breathe suddenly.
Just him or everybody?
Everyone finds it a little bit harder to breathe. And suddenly, you feel the air is getting thinner and thinner.
That's it.
Yeah, it's starting to get thinner and thinner.
It's continually progressing to get thinner and thinner.
Yes,
How big are the windows?
quite big.
Large enough for a person to fit through?
Yes.
Oh no.
Can I jump around to see if the gravity is working?
I mean, at this point, everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, well, I tried.
Wait a minute.
21.
If the air is getting thinner in the room, that means there's a huge pressure.
Are we in space?
We in space.
Why do you think I tried to jump?
Yeah. You can still see the sun.
Alright, okay, great. It would take 8 minutes for us to realise it would have been destroyed though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the speed of light applies in the D&D universe,
Okay,
but
okay.
yeah, you would still...
I mean, the sun might be a lot closer in whatever.
I roll
universe
that
this
10
is,
for
right?
initiative.
Okay.
Initiative?
I rolled an 11.
21.
19.
Okay.
You're one initiative.
And
Son
Lysha,
of
you
a-
rolled...
11.
And you rolled a 10, Mitch? Eren?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright, Alan, you go first in this battle. Hacas is opening up right now. He's kind of beckoning at you to try and swing first here.
Don't. No spells.
We're fighting though.
Don't cast spells.
I mean,
We're all dead anyway if we're in space. Like, we're literally
we're
dead.
not, like-
Punch him!
The air's rushing out of the room, that's all we know.
Punch him!
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna throw. What? I don't even know what I have. A short bow. I'm gonna shoot at him with my short bow.
Wait!
Okay.
We're fighting. We don't really have space for... We can't really take actions outside of the...
Go on, go. Take your actions quick. We're in combat.
I've forgotten how combat works.
Roll to
Roll to
hit.
hit.
That's a 25.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, and a d6. Oops. 7 damage.
Okay.
I'm just saying, okay? He's a giant. Which
Okay.
means that
I know what I'm
doing.
compared... Okay, just...
You unleash your bow and let loose a little volley of arrows repeatedly. One misses. You're getting pretty good with this bow. The other one is going to strike him and just split off of his skin slightly and rebound, damaging him a little bit, but he seems a little bit unfazed now as he's going to start to charge towards you with a great club in hand.
Towards
two-handed.
me?
Yes, towards you now.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Ashley provoked him, but he's going after Alan. Well, you hate to see it.
You're the first
He's the one who's been smart talking him the whole time, though. I also opened the door.
I mean, I don't think anybody here's been smart talking at all, actually. I think it's been helpful.
Yeah.
Well, that's also fair.
Yeah.
What is your AC?
14.
Okay, well that's a hit. Boo!
What? Break it to me, Bren.
He charges at you, two-handed great club, swings like this in an upwards trajectory, and smashes into you with the side of his club, and deals 18 damage to you.
18 damage.
18 damage.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think fighting this guy is a good idea, fam.
Slamming into the side of you.
This is not,
As a
this is
secondary
not-
action,
it's not
he's
great.
going to reach at you, Johnny the Wise,
No!
with his other hand, and you have to try and match his strength check as he tries to grapple you in his hand.
I'm a wizard!
No, you almost deadlifted that cauldron.
That's true.
So roll a strength check.
11.
11. He grabs you. You try and break free of his grasp, but it's just not possible. And with his hand, he grabs you and yeets you backwards into the back of the cavern. So chucks you behind him. And you travel 30 feet to the opposite side.
Whoa.
And you take...
What's right should be right. I don't know, is that 30 feet? Maybe here. I don't know. Am I here?
Give me a second. You take 10 damage.
Let's say you just toss me into the wall.
Yeah, so he is now here.
How much? 10 damage.
Yeah. And he's tossed you back over here,
Well, that's far.
behind you.
Well, I'm pooed on.
Yeah, you just take
So,
10 damage.
10
Okay,
potions,
it's now your turn, Johnny.
Is Johnny prone?
Yes, you're prone, Johnny, so you have to use an action to get up.
Got him.
Well, I'm gonna use an action to get up. Nice playing with y'all.
Do you have a bonus action?
What?
Do you have a bonus action at all?
How do I differentiate between spells and
You'll say
Under
ability.
actions?
Yeah,
I can
abilities.
only use actions.
Did you heal yourself
Okay.
in the short rest?
That was from full health.
Lysha, it's your go.
Okay. I will.
That's not
I
right.
also got damaged by like the.
I will do 5 damage.
Those. How long has it been since I
Freaking
opened the
cleric.
door?
Since you opened the door,
Yeah.
your backs are to the open air. You haven't looked inside
Right.
yet.
No. But how long ago did that happen? Like how long has transpired since I called down the lightning?
Probably about a minute.
About 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So the storm is still there.
You're still channeling it?
So yeah, as of right now, I'm still
Okay.
channeling it. I haven't stopped concentrating. So I would.
What can I do with my actions?
Just call down another lightning bolt to hit him,
Okay.
which is not another spell. It's continuing an existing spell.
Right.
So I just continue to control the storm that already exists and call down a lightning bolt.
It still interrupts your channeling. Whenever you... the way the act of God works, don't blame me, blame Joe.
No, that's fine. So what? Yeah, like, what's going on?
I mean...
So if my concentration is broken, then the storm would be gone. I guess. That's happened.
Give me a second. The concentration...
Stop giving the chat ASMR.
I'm going to read up on it. So you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. D20.
Eventually,
Where did I put my D20?
the Fey magic will be positive and will kill the ogre and the giant.
Yeah, right. My con save is 20.
20? Yeah, okay, so you still challenge it. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. You manage to hold control,
Hold control
of the
of it.
spell. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it goes through.
So I would call down a bolt of lightning to hit him. It would do 3d10 lightning damage. He does get a dex saving. I think it's dex. Let me just double check. Saving throw, and on a successful save, he would take half as much damage.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything is within 5 feet of him, is anything within 5 feet of him right now?
The rest of your party members, yeah.
Oh, he's that close to us?
Yeah, he's right in front of you.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can I? So are we in between him and the vault?
You've got the vault your back right now. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, knowing that my party is so close, I would not do that. And I would drop my concentration, which doesn't take an action. I can just end it at any time. So it's over. The storm is gone. Okay. And I would cast.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Weighing the situation and understanding my new fear, but feeling like because I'm so afraid of it, he must be afraid of it as well. So I'm going to make something super scary, and I'm going to conjure. I'm going to conjure animals.
That you
So I summon Fey spirits. So if that makes it worse, that makes it worse. That take the form of beasts and appear in an unoccupied space that I can see within range. I can choose one of the following options for what appears. 1 beast of challenge rating 2 or lower, 2 beasts of 1 or lower, 4 beasts of half or lower, 8 beasts of a quarter or lower. So I am going to summon 8 giant wolf spiders.
Y'all got any of those D10s?
Yeah.
8 giant wolf spiders.
Yeah, their challenge rating is 1/4.
Is it a
so
concentration spell or just
It is a concentration spell.
Right.
Okay.
Which is why I had to end the storm.
Yeah. So for this to take place, you need to roll a con saving throw.
Okay.
I'll take your previous one as you've already done it. Don't worry. So
Okay.
you rolled a d20 before, or you rolled a 20 before, right?
Okay.
For the lightning storm, but
Yeah.
you didn't actually end it. So you succeed, but everyone else roll d10s,
Okay.
including you.
2d10.
Yeah, 2.
I'm going to sabotage my party.
7,
7,
3.
3, 4.
7, 10.
9-1.
What was the second number, Josh?
4. 3 and a 4.
7 and 10.
7 and 3.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how you're gonna die. 'Cause-
I mean, it seems unavoidable at this point.
No, I have great faith. Great
I
faith.
think
I am completely boomed.
There
I
are
think, no. I think Eren's gonna see blood and just wreck.
I'd have to kill all of you first.
We're fucked. No, you guys, we're in space. We're like, all of this shit's happened. Like, there's literally, it's unwinnable. It's fine. It's gonna be great. We're gonna die, and it's gonna be amazing.
Okay, well, nothing really changes for you, Lysha, but it really doubles down in your head that nature is out to get you.
Wait, you got the same thing?
No, I got a different one. But this one literally reads, the nearest druid...
Why are all these based on fucking druids?
Because there's a
They're
certain
literally-
section between 9.3 and 9.4 that all relates to the nearest druid. And you've rolled twice on that table. So this one is, the nearest druid thinks nature is out to get all of you.
Oh, so not only is
I'm
she
afraid of
scared,
it,
But-
and it's out to get me.
It's out to get you
And
now.
she's just summoned
and
a
you
shit
just
ton of
summoned a
spiders.
bunch of wolf spiders. You're convinced are now out
Sorry,
to
chat.
get you.
I was afraid of them, but I was putting them behind him on the other side of the room in hopes he would also be afraid of them.
That's what I was
And
hoping.
now I know that they're gonna attack me. Deep in my soul, I know it.
Yeah.
But I have summoned them.
Wait. Oh, that is the nearest druid. Oh, that's unlucky as well. If Johnny had got that effect, the nearest druid would be the person that transformed into a bear. It wouldn't be you.
That's right.
But unfortunately, because you cast it, the nearest druid is you.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh, that's
What are you
unlucky.
giggling at?
the second one, which I'm just going to tell you because there's no scenario in which this... Well, actually, no, it might happen, actually. I'm just not going to tell you. But it's another thing that affects Lysha. I'm going to type it in the chat.
All right, I've got the challenge.
Alright,
So I'll
some
walk
of
back for a
us are
second.
looking at chat.
I feel like this table was built specifically to nerf me. I feel personally attacked.
Yeah.
I know that's
You
not true,
casting
but
the
I'm
spells.
just gonna
You are
say.
casting the spells, mate.
So is he.
Yeah.
And
I
we've
haven't
hit
been
some that
affected at all.
specifically say nearest druid. I haven't heard nearest wizard or barbarian or bard. I'm just saying. I've heard 3 nearest druids.
That's true.
Fucking get
Very
wrecked,
true.
mate.
Nobody read the chat.
Okay.
Okay, not reading the
Or
chat.
maybe you read the
Spam
chat.
the
It's quite
chat.
funny.
Spam the chat.
Be metagaming.
Spam the chat.
Nah, I don't
I'm
wanna
not
read it.
Spam the
metagaming.
chat
I'm
with
looking at my.
gifted subs.
I'm
Spam
looking
chat
at
so we
my-
can't-
Okay,
see
you can
it.
look at chat now. You can
I'm
look at
looking-
chat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So,
So, your
Alright.
damage. Oh, no, you haven't damaged. It's you've summoned wolf spiders, right?
Right.
How do they
8
work?
wolf spiders. So they each, I believe, have their own initiative.
Are they?
So-
Oh, wow.
can we simplify it a bit? Can we just
let's
make it so that
simplify
they...
it.
Each
Simplify it.
beast is also considered a fae, and it disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The summoned creatures are friendly to me and my companions. Roll initiative for each of the summoned creatures. Oh, roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group, which has its own turn. They obey any verbal commands that I issue to them, no action required by me. If I don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no action. So my instruction to them, I would have yelled.
Are you going to instruct them when you're afraid of them?
Well, no, but I was afraid of them. So as I cast him, I would have yelled to attack him, and then I presume the Fae thing would have hit, and I would have been like, "Oh shit! Now they might not. I'm not really sure."
Honestly, I just feel bad for the spiders because you summon them and they're just like, why doesn't she like us?
Yeah,
and just
that's
like,
right.
Yeah.
just like
Mama
stay-
doesn't like us
Mama-
anymore.
Mama doesn't like us. Like what?
Mama told you to attack something, and now she's cowering in a corner
So-
and trying to run into the vault and hide behind the door.
You hate to see it.
What is their initiative? Speed it up.
I will roll for their initiative.
We-
12.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have gone before me, so
Poor
presumably
spiders.
they get to go before Eren if that's higher than Eren.
Pour one out for Spider Bros.
Yeah. Do the spiders get to have a go now?
Mm-hmm.
They do.
They exist immediately,
What's
so...
they going to do?
I think they do. Actually, I don't know if they do.
Let's say they do.
I do, okay. So they would attack
Hacas?
Hacas. That was what I told them to do.
Okay.
Get him, Skeeter.
All
So
8 of
that
them?
would be 8 different wolf spiders attempting to attack Hacas.
You just roll as one
Um,
and like times
so
the
each
damage.
of them, I would have to roll to hit for each of them.
Can't you just...
I mean, I could, like, I would rather roll to hit for each of them than for as one.
True. Better get rolling then.
Yep.
So
I might just ban druids from the future campaign.
I summon
Just-
8 spiders.
Just-
Aye.
While you're keeping track of spell effects every time something happens.
I can just go.
Yeah.
And 8 spiders.
yeah. Just roll to hit them.
All right. I mean, blame Joe. I asked Joe what I should play for the record. So.
Joe, it's your fault.
Joe.
No, Joseph's nice.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I haven't watched in a while. Is Lysha still a pacifist?
Lysha,
we might be beyond
Lysha
that
was
point.
trying to. Lysha's afraid of everything in the world right now. Pacifism has nothing to do with it. She just wants things to die. She's afraid.
I'm gonna say use average damage, which means
They all do 2d6. Well, they all
2d6 plus.
2d6 poison damage and 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna say they do
7 poison.
11 damage.
I haven't even. Wait, can I roll
Each.
for it?
So on average, isn't that higher than statistically you might get?
From 2d6, 11.
Because it's
From
2d6.
3d6.
3d6. So on average, an average number would be 3 each,
Right, so 9.
and then plus the 1
I still have to roll to hit all of these, or do you just want me to
I think
not?
he's trying to do it in the interest of expediency.
in the interest of speeding everything up.
Because yeah.
Okay.
Well, so you're just going to get them to hit every time?
No. Roll to hit.
Just let her roll for all of them, man.
Yeah, you might.
Roll
we
to
might as well-
hit.
Why don't
but-
we just?
Can I just roll?
Yeah, we could just get her to roll while we do our turns, and then she knows which ones hit and how much damage they
Sure.
do as soon as it gets to the spider's turn.
Go ahead.
And that way we'll save time. right?
Okay. First one's 7.
Maybe just keep track of it on the PC.
well,
You probably have to tell him
Okay,
which
I'm
one.
just plus 3 to hit. Okay. So first one's 20 to hit.
Just roll a handful of d20s.
Well,
Just
I
see what
could.
happens.
just
No, I'm laughing at the chat.
I
The
could.
chat swing. Yeah, 11 damage per success. So you roll to hit 8 times, and we take an average of the thing, which would be
First
11
one
damage.
was 20 to hit. Then it's
Without metagaming, I guess it maybe helps if yeah.
I'll just tell you. Just if anything is above, I'll just tell you what the AC is. If anything is a 13 or above, it's a hit. So
okay. So
roll
3 hit, 1 miss, and then I have
You
that
got
was
4
4,
left.
so 4 left. 2 more misses and 2 more
5
hits.
hits.
So 5 hits.
5 times 11.
That's
Okay.
a shit. Ton of
55 damage.
That is a shit ton of damage.
So as he gets swarmed,
Well, but it depends on how you, and I don't know if the type of damage matters to you because 2/3 of that damage would be poison and 1/3 would be piercing.
No, frick it. Just
Well,
I
does,
mean,
Well,
Well,
sometimes
no,
resistance
that's
is-
important
that's
because
important.
piercing doesn't poison last as well.
no.
I don't remember how poison works, honestly. Joe,
gonna-
tell us how poison
I'm going
works.
to overrule all of this and say it's 11 damage per hit, and that's it.
Damn.
Okay. Right.
Well, then I would have picked a different creature. Okay.
It's 11 damage per hit. And
Well,
it hits 5 times.
Joseph said he has no resistances, so it doesn't matter.
The
But if-
spider has no special effects.
No, it's
Cool.
Yeah.
We go with Joe, the act of God, the voice of
Okay.
reason,
Voice of Jesus.
Oh, he has no
and
resistances. Yeah.
no resistance.
Okay.
The only special effect is if he dies of the poison, he doesn't actually die.
Oh,
He's
what?
stable and paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, so you can
Aye.
paralyze King Hacas?
I guess.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? You know, it's the kind of poison that takes over your body and paralyzes you.
Yeah,
That
we'll
makes
just-
sense to me.
Bring him along.
Yeah.
Bring him along. Saddle him up.
So as Hacas strikes and yeets Johnny over his shoulder, he's met with 5 wolf spiders that each grapple onto him and inject him with poison and all sorts.
Jesus Christ.
At which point, actually, upon seeing this, because I haven't moved yet, I would shriek in fear and run behind me
Yeah, you're.
to hide.
Yeah, you're afraid of the spiders that you conjured.
I can see that they're doing good, so I'm not getting rid of them yet. I'm keeping them there, but I'm also terrified. So I'm trying to hide from them because I know that if they see me, they'll definitely come after me, even though I told them to go after him.
So would that, if you're afraid of them, how would it be hard to keep a concentration spell up to keep them present?
I don't think frightening affects your concentration, does it?
It should, but I'm just going to say no. Because
Whatever.
they're conjured
Yeah.
at this
Well,
point.
that's better.
Otherwise,
We
it'd just
bring
be a
in
waste of a
spiders.
spell slot, and you would have just spawned 2 more Fey magic, and you would have got nothing out of it. So yeah.
That seems fair.
All right. Let's just keep going.
Yeah. So it is Eren.
So that did 55 damage to
Yes.
Hacas.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
What an outrageous amount of damage.
Carry us.
I'm going to pop wings and actually try and find something in the vault that I can use to fight. I'm looking for...
Oh, you
He's
say
popping
you want to
wings.
Pop the wings,
Pop the
baby.
wings, yeah.
You say
I mean,
you
it's
want to
easier.
pop
Is
the
Is
back
that
into the
magic?
vault.
Yeah, I fly into the vault.
Is it magic
Okay.
to pop
No,
your wings?
It's not.
Wait.
Yeah.
So because you pop wings,
Yes.
and according to giant history, the god of death threw out the fire giants, does that mean that Hacas will be scared upon seeing the wings from the god of death?
Hacas has 5 spiders hanging off him right now.
I fucking tried. What do you want me to do? I freaking tried.
I spat my beer everywhere.
It's not just
It's just covered in spiders.
I tried to roleplay. I tried
covered in
so
all
hard
spiders.
to roleplay. But
The man is, he has the mental of a brick wall. He is unfazed by this, you know, he's King Hacas.
I want to be one of
Sure.
the...
pizza.
PogChamp.
Olika's arrived. Olika.
Fuck yeah, Olika's in this room, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Being affected by all of these effects as well.
Yeah, what? Poor Olika.
Yeah.
Man, won't someone think of the children? The ancient river dwarf who's bald
Who's only
as
ever
fuck.
wanted to be on
Yeah,
an adventure.
she's lost all her hair.
Is now hairless
Yeah.
and
Yikes, dude.
And what else? What
dizzy
else is
and feeling drunk
Yeah.
and
She's
like.
not in a great
So-
place. Sorry.
Okay.
By the sounds of it, this is going to get wrapped up pretty quick because the spiders are broken. we'll see. So you're flying into the vault.
Trying to find a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you enter the vault, you take a peer around, and what you see is an ornate room, but ornate not in the way of jewels or gold,
Okay.
anything like that. It's finely carved stonework all throughout the walls, and it's quite a large room.
Okay.
But in the center is a well of quite a large length, about 10 foot in radius.
Right.
And you see inscribed on all the walls giants runic scripture all around you,
Right.
of which you can't make out, and that's all you see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there doesn't seem to be troves of like weapons or nothing.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Now, if you look into the upper section of the well,
Okay.
there's a mirror being built into the top area, and you notice in the reflection, you see hundreds and thousands of gold pieces, silver pieces, jewels gleaming, and a sword that lies buried in this pile of
Nah,
treasure
man.
at
Nah,
the
man.
bottom of the
Oh,
well.
well. All right. Well, can I mean, I'm looking for a weapon. I'm assuming that there's some badass, like, heavy artillery in here. So, do I have space this action to fly down and try and take the sword?
You can fly up to it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you fly up to it and you peer into the well, you notice there's just water.
God damn.
Hmm.
God damn.
Are you leaning against the well at all?
I think that I would peer over the edge of it.
Peer over the edge?
Yeah.
Would you be hanging onto the well?
I think
or-
I'd be in contact with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so as you press down onto the well, you notice that actually sort of engraved in the rim of the well itself are also giant symbols, the
Yeah.
runes, once again. And as you press down to peer into the well, 2 of the runes light up, and you're met with a rumble as the water ripples twice.
All right.
And the runes turn red and eventually reset. So you press them down and they came back up again.
Right.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. And there are tons of rooms all the way around the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize any from the inscription?
Yes, yeah, you do. Yeah.
Do you believe reasonably that I would have the memory to sort of try and press them in order as they appeared in the script?
No, you didn't spend that long looking at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's no weapons in here. So, as far as I can tell.
That the end of your go?
And now,
I
now
don't think I
our-
would do much more in one
What
action.
happened to the wood elf? The advisor to the...
It is his go.
Ooh.
And he is in the middle, bold.
if the wild magic shit doesn't affect him, I'm going to be actually mauled in.
He's looking around at the battlefield that's occurring. He sees that King Hacas is currently being swarmed by wolf spiders of all shapes and sizes. And with a snarl, he starts incanting or repeating strange wood elf language that you would recognize, Lysha, and you recognize a very similar spell as he's beginning to conjure up lightning in the room and starts to begin the cast of it. And he's going to call down lightning down onto Hacas, caring not about any sort of friendly
Hacas.
fire. He's trying to burn everything in that area, including the spiders, including you. He's trying to hit everyone with this lightning now.
Okay.
Would I recognize his voice when I hear it? Does he sound the same as the bear did?
Yes, yeah.
Damn. And you couldn't tell that he was a wood elf in bear form.
I couldn't. I
Maybe
just thought he
he's
was a bear.
A hella good druid. Shit.
Okay, everyone take
Do I have to take
dexterity
that
saving
damage
roll.
just quietly?
Say again?
I'm not in the room. Do I have to
No,
take
you're
it
not. Yeah, you're not in the room. Everyone roll me a dex saving roll.
2.
18.
Crit fail.
Oh!
Okay. Okay.
It's not a good day for Lysha.
It is
Lysha's
not
having
a
a
good day.
really bad day.
Lysha's having a
She thought she
horrible
made a
day.
friend, and her friend just fucking ruined her. Also, she is now very sure that nature is out to get her. She just got
she's
hit by
getting
lightning.
I mean, you would be scared of it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Anything
I would have
that's
already
nice.
been afraid, but like now,
But wait, does that break your concentration?
I have to
hits?
roll to
Oh, you
see
roll con
when you
save,
take
right.
damage, you roll a save. But because of my race, I have advantage on maintaining concentration. If you look at my
Yeah.
So
Is that 'cause you're an elf?
I actually technically, just for the record, have advantage on maintaining concentration. It's a racial trait.
Hog.
Okay.
Well, where's my racial traits?
Isn't yours
Oh,
the
it's two.
wings?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. The whole angel.
Yeah.
Right.
I can look at your sheet if you want.
Roll. Can you roll dex saving throws for each of your spiders?
For each of my spiders, yes.
Very dexterous spiders.
Well, actually,
Uh,
their dex is very good.
What is
Is
their
it?
dex? Hang on.
Yeah.
For a save. I don't know if their save is the same as their modifier, so I'm just going to assume it is.
I would say they don't have,
Probably no additional modifiers. So plus 3, so 19,
Yeah.
14,
Now you would know as well.
17.
A 15 saving throw from your sheet. So it's not
Oh
really
yeah,
really
it's
heavy, right?
15, right? Is the deck? It's different for everybody,
Oh, I
so
guess
I don't
so.
know what the
Okay,
saving
right,
throw
yeah.
is. So I got a 19, 14, a 17, and a 10 in the first round.
Okay. Roll the second one.
Um,
I don't know how the best way to do this is because I got to keep track of 8 things HP.
a crit fail, a 13, a 9, and a 5.
Okay, so 4 of them, including, I think it was 4 of them. One rolled a 10. Anyway, 4 of them are going to take 15 lightning damage,
Okay.
and the other ones take 7.
Okay.
And anyone, what did you, Johnny, you take 15
They have
lightning
11.
damage?
So
Oh no, you're on the other side of the room. You don't take any.
Yeah.
4 of them
Ooh.
disappear.
Oh,
18.
18, and Eren wasn't even in the room. Okay,
No.
so you take 7
Um,
damage,
I take
and
7
you
damage.
rolled.
So the 4 who hit, I crit failed. Lysha crit failed.
That's what my racial trait is. Joe's in chat. You can fucking sprout wings. No, forget it.
I'm
Okay,
on
so the
one
ones
each.
who are hit are
I'm on
dead, but the other
1
ones are
HP.
wounded.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
of the spiders are dead, and
Yeah.
and 4 are wounded. I
Wounded.
don't know which 4 are which, if it's like the
Doesn't
ones
make a
on
difference.
him or whatever, but like, yeah, they're all right
They're
there.
all around him anyway. And you take 15 damage.
And I take 15 damage.
Yeah.
And you have to roll to maintain concentration.
Roll
right?
roll a con saving throw as well.
Was that for
Is this for maintaining
It's for your
concentration?
concentration,
Okay.
but it's also some fey magic bullshit.
Gotcha. I get advantage on concentration, so,
yeah, so you
does,
gain advantage.
Wait a
is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
those fairies? Remember we were hanging out with
Yes.
the
Which
fairies?
is great
Did
because the
did they
first
give us
roll was a crit
anything?
fail.
Yes.
What did they give us?
They gave us a box. They gave me a box to summon them in our.
I
time
rolled
of need.
3 crit
You
fails
bet
in a
your ass
row.
off.
You didn't roll a
Wait,
1.
what?
I literally just rolled 2 ones on my advantage.
You rolled 2 crit fails in a row.
I had to
After
fail.
already crit
Rolling
failing
a
for
crit
one of them.
fail.
Yeah, no, I literally just rolled 3 crit fails in a row.
What are the odds of that?
It's
Not
400
good.
times 20. One out of
1 in
400.
8,000.
1 in 8,000 chance of that occurring. A 1 in
A 1 in
8,000.
8,000 chance.
8,000 chance of that occurring. Burn those dice. Oh my god.
3 crit. The sun might explode.
That is almost the odds of the sun exploding.
What the
Okay.
hell?
Everyone roll d10s. We're on some fey magic bullshit.
Okay.
So obviously that means all my spiders disappear.
They disappeared, yeah.
8.
6.
7.
D10.
6, 7, 8. Roll a 9.
I did roll a 9.
6, 7, and 9. Not bad.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll another one.
3.
1.
6.
9.
Odd numbers.
3,
Wow.
6, 9.
3,
Sorry.
6, 9, 1.
That's a 0.0125.
Wait, 6 is not odd.
Damn.
Never mind.
No, you're just counting
Failed
by
his
threes.
roll.
Wait, what?
Oh, Johnny the Papega wizard
He
thought
had a
that
1.
6 was an odd number.
Hacas being struck with lightning, he falls down onto the one knee. He is scarred. You smell burning flesh. You can see poison coursing through his veins as well as his skin is starting to go black.
Seems bad.
And he lets out a bestial roar as he says, I will not fall here. And now the Fey magic begins to do
Oh
dumb
dear.
stuff.
Also, Josh, chat said I should give you this die.
Right, is this the crit fail die? This is the cursed dice. I don't feel comfortable with this. It's going to curse us.
It does look kind of cursed.
What a burden.
What a burden.
Who would dare to carry such a die?
Yeah.
What can one do against such reckless hate?
This is very heavy.
Yeah, they're metal though, right?
Yeah.
They are really
She's
heavy.
sorry.
Well, it is my 110th birthday. No.
Eren,
Yes.
you are suddenly filled with the intense knowledge
Oh.
You rolled
that
an 18.
Allan must have lycanthropy. You're just convinced that he's going to turn into a werewolf. And he's been keeping a secret, and you don't know how you haven't realized it until this moment. But you just know. It's just a sudden realization. With every single fiber of your being, you know that Allan is a werewolf.
Wait, he's looking into the well in the vault and suddenly just has a flash of, my God, Alan's a werewolf.
He's like, how did it not occur to me sooner? Allan is a werewolf.
Should
He's
have
suffering
known.
from lycanthropy.
Should have known.
You should have always known.
This whole time.
Yep.
Right. Can I scream across the room? Allan! Do it now, you idiot! Do it now!
Yeah.
It's like,
Is it my go?
No, it's not. I just want to know what your reaction is to Eren.
I'm waiting until it's my go. Because I know exactly what my reaction is, but I've got to wait until it's
Okay,
my
well,
go.
give me a second.
Well,
I have to
he
find
can
the second Fey magic
Wait.
bullshit.
Can I not react by doing an action?
You can just react normally. You can role play to this, or would you have an action that you're trying?
It would
I have
be-
an
it
action.
would- An action
Okay.
that could
You know,
affect combat, I guess,
yeah. You know that box full of the fucking fairies? You know the box that the fairies gave us? I would assume that he was talking about that.
Oh, I'm not talking about that, yeah.
You can bet your ass, as soon as he gets to my action, I'm hearing him shouting, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, of course.
Okay. And the other one's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not
All
too
right.
bad.
thinking werewolf, and you're like, the box!
I'm assuming that, like, I don't have any animosity against, like, look at this fucking party, I mean. But, like, I'm assuming that will improve your combat capability because you're getting fucking boomed. You're getting boomed by this mace.
Allan,
Allan
it
O'Dale.
is your go.
It is my go.
It's your go.
Brandon's Lupin about to dig down.
The box, of course, the box. So I'm looking for the box that the fairies gave us.
Yes.
They said something like, in your time of need, or if you need us, open the box and we'll... I don't know what the fuck they said, honestly. I kind of forgotten. But as soon as Eren shouts out, do it now!
Think I
And
took
I'm
notes.
so weak, on the verge of death, I'm going to rifle through my pockets and burst open this box.
Okay, as you chuck open the box, out pours pixie fairy dust all over you as it falls gently onto this big group here.
Okay.
And suddenly the vision shimmers. And from your perspective, Johnny, everyone on that section of the room disappears. But you're all still there.
Okay.
Including Hacas.
I'm free from
Including
the
Hacas.
body.
Including the spiders.
Including the spiders. Spiders are gone.
Oh, the spiders
Lost
are gone,
concentration.
Spiders are gone.
But we're all invisible.
You're all invisible
To Johnny or to each other?
To everyone,
to
probably,
each other.
presumably.
You're all invisible to each other.
So
So you
what-
cannot see anything. Apart from Johnny can't see anyone, but you all can see Johnny, but you all can't see each other because you're all invisible.
I'm free!
In
Did
here.
I get hit by this?
No, you're in the vault.
Okay, I was going to say.
So
yeah.
it is
So it's just the two of us
Olika,
and
Lysha,
Olika.
Allan, and Hacas are now invisible.
Okay, I mean,
Oh,
I'm gonna run for the vault with whatever's left of my turn.
Okay.
What? How is this? Put me in there as well. But I can't see him, so.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Hakar's turn. As he looks around, what is this foul magic? As he turns around and sees his ally standing there with Johnny at the far wall. Karak, what have you done? I was merely channeling lightning, my lord. Do not worry. I'm sure will be all fine. But where are you, by the way?
What a bitchy voice.
Yeah, how come the bear spoke like, I'm a bear?
And
he's
you
like,
said I could recognize his voice.
Was a bear. You can recognize the cadence, the flow of his voice. Spoken in a similar manner, but now he's quite weedy. So,
Okay.
Hacas is gonna turn around, see the first target that he sees in his eyes,
No!
which is you, and he's gonna pick up a rock.
No!
And he's gonna yeet it at you as much
How
and
big
as
is
far
the
as
rock?
he can. It's a boulder.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
he's gonna try and.
Wait,
Give me
yeah.
a break.
What's happening with the air in the room?
The air is slowly being sucked out. Good reminder. There's a lot to keep track of in this fight.
This is actually an
problem.
insane amount of shit to deal with.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
air is slowly escaping out of the
This
room
is a
as well.
lot.
But there have only been one round of actions, so
Right.
there's only been a couple of seconds that have passed.
Okay.
And he rolls an 18. Does that hit you?
Yeah, it's going to hit him.
Yes.
That's gonna hit you.
You
He has like
freaking
what do you have, 12
Sigma
AC?
He hits you for 21
crap.
bludgeoning damage.
How much?
21.
I'm dead.
As he fastballs a boulder at the only target in the room.
Can a character piss while they're dead?
Are you dead?
He's on minus 10 health.
No,
well,
wait,
why are you on
wait,
such
wait,
low
wait.
HP?
I had 17, so
Oh,
I'm minus
17.
4.
-4. So
Minus
you're
4.
bleeding out on the ground.
Jesus.
I actually have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do.
Neither do I.
Johnny has been flattened by a boulder. It is now Johnny's go.
I'm dead.
I think you roll a con saving throw in this scenario.
Yeah, it's like it's a death saving throw. Right?
Death saving throw. It doesn't matter. I'm going to say you're not dead yet.
Wait, how much do I need to roll?
You're good. You're not dead.
What?
You're good. You're
So I
just
don't
good.
need to do
I
anything.
just
You're a
discovered
DC
that this
10
whole
saving
time
throw.
I've been a
DC 10
war
saving
caster and
throw.
I could have cast a shit ton
A
of spells
DC
as
10.
reactions.
Okay, so I roll a 10 dice, and what do I need?
No.
Roll a d20.
D20, and I need a
And you have
10.
to hit higher than a
But
10.
only if it's an opportunity attack.
Okay,
No, it's a
so
reaction.
Higher than the 10. If you roll lower, I think
Yeah.
you die.
I can use
9
my
plus
reaction as an
Constitution, right?
opportunity attack.
Just 10, no modifiers.
10 no modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I roll less than 10,
It's
You
it's a
die.
failure. No, you
I'm
have
dead.
You only have 3 failures.
3 failures?
3 fails. 3
Okay.
fails. 3
Yeah.
saves.
You have
Please.
3 attempts. You have 3 attempts. You have
please,
3
Ren,
attempts. You have 3
work with me.
attempts.
Okay, give me some
3 attempts. You
leeway,
have 3
okay?
attempts. You have 3
Yeah.
attempts.
Work
You
with
have
me.
3 attempts. You have 3 attempts.
13.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's successes, failures.
Does that mean you go to -3 now? Or?
No, so
no.
each turn he has to roll again, and then which he
Oh,
hits first, either successes or failures, determines whether he
Gotcha.
stabilizes or dies.
Okay.
Alright.
It is
Save me
Lysha's
now.
go. You are now
Save me.
invisible.
I am
And
invisible.
you've just seen a rock
I was
get
cowering
picked up.
behind things. A rock got picked up and hurled at Johnny, and Johnny
Invisible
is dead.
rock hurled at Johnny, and Johnny is just crushed
He
against
appears
the
May
to
I
be
pee?
dead to me.
You may pee.
Nice.
I can do nothing to help him because I do not have any healing spells.
I am unconscious, so.
Yeah, of
realistically,
course.
Now is a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. I also, because I literally can't help you, so.
Nice.
Um,
That's not nice.
no, that's not nice.
A weird
So,
question, Brent. Did
I
the
would,
doors open in or out?
Out.
Is there any inscription on the back of the doors?
There's inscription above the doors, though. From the inside.
Okay.
On hearing the druid speak with him, I would yell in Elvish. You know, brother, have you strayed? Like, I thought we were friends because we had that conversation earlier.
We are still friends. I care for all elven kind. He's saying this in Elvish to you.
Yeah.
He doesn't say this out loud. I care for all of my elven kind brothers and sisters alike. There's still time for you to run, druid.
To nature? Nature is going to kill us.
You've been afflicted by the Fae. Enough time here will do that to you. Please, sister, I beg of you, please just run away from here.
I will leave. Just tell me what artifact it is that I need to take. I need an artifact. I have to.
The artifact I am unsure of. I have only been sent here by our kind to try and pull the strings from the shadows. It is far beyond your comprehension for now, but perhaps if you still work with us, you will eventually be brought into the inner circles. I beg of you, please, sister, run.
Okay. I actually feel like I trust this guy right now. So I would also, like, run into the vault, probably.
My word.
Okay.
Where is Olika the only one outside of the vault?
Yeah.
She's invisible, right?
She is invisible.
Well, I can't see Hacas. Johnny's
Oh.
dead, and I can't help him.
Yeah.
And this guy that
Unconscious.
is also attacking us, I feel like is my friend, and it's telling me to run. So I'm like, okay.
You don't really know anything anymore.
I'm not sure what is
Yeah.
real and what is not at this point.
What's inscribed?
And I would be
on
yelling as I ran.
You don't know.
I would be yelling as I ran. My new friend says we're affected by the Fae.
Does it look like that some of the symbols on the door are like inscribed deeper than others?
No.
I mean, okay, all right. Well, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, just one.
Alright. Whose go is it?
It is Eren's go. You're in the vault. You've just heard screaming from an invisible person, and you can peer outside the vault and see Johnny's lifeless corpse on the other side.
Save the guy who reads giant.
Yeah.
Saving someone, it's not a spell. Do it.
Are you drunk?
I've had more alcohol than others.
I honestly have no idea.
What happened
to
with
do. I have
Sideshow's
no
Fae
idea what to do.
cocaine? We all became invisible.
I can't see that motherfucker. I can't see any of you guys.
You could hear me yelling as I ran
Yeah,
in,
but
though.
the only person that I can actually see is Johnny's lifeless corpse and the druid.
Yeah. And
That is all I can see.
Hacas.
I can't see
No,
Hacas.
Hacas is invisible as well. He became invisible with us.
He is fucking invisible.
We fucked this up so badly.
Do I think I know where Hacas might be approximately?
Yeah, he was where you last saw him. I mean, you weren't looking inside, but you know that he was in front of all of your allies and swinging away. So you know his
Looks dead
approximate
inside.
location. And if you were paying attention, you would have seen where the rock was picked up and
Right.
thrown.
I am going to use a move action to presumably return to the center of the room, or approximately where I think Hacas is,
is,
and fly, and I'm going to try and belt him.
You can try and attack him, okay.
Yeah.
Belt the guy who's invisible.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
No!
It's-
Oh!
Well, first
So with
attack. First
disadvantage,
attack's
so-
definitely going to miss. Second attack.
Well, it's disadvantage you have to take
13,
the...
19. Well, I mean, I rolled a 1.
Right, so that's a crit fail, so that has consequences. That's why you have to say that.
No, it's just not a miss. If I roll a 1 to hit, it's a miss.
Yeah.
There's no. DOA has a table for critical failures on hits, but I don't believe that there is any special.
Normal
effect.
Are you
D&D,
sure?
there is
I'm
a...
pretty sure
you
there is,
usually have to
yeah.
call out crit
Oh,
fails
really?
in D&D.
Yeah, if you crit fail
Okay.
or you crit hit
That's why I
on-
called out my crit fails.
Yeah.
Well, I was on a roll to hit. It wasn't like a strength test or.
Right, when you roll a hit and you crit fail, like, Doa uses a table, but usually it's just at the DM's discretion. He can decide if you hit yourself, or you hit a party member, or you break your sword, or whatever. Like, Doa uses a table, but most DMs just get to choose what happens.
This has already gone horribly wrong. You're just going to swing and miss the first attack.
There you go. There you go.
How very gracious of you, DM.
On the disadvantage, damn, I would have crit. Yeah, well, I roll an 18 to hit on the second attack.
That's a hit.
Just let me fucking hit this guy.
I'm just
Jesus.
saying, I know this is a rough fight, but I think we'll prevail.
Thanks for
Keep
your
it up.
the
Just
words
the
of
voice,
inspiration.
just like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the
Stay
ghost of him.
motivated.
Just Johnny's hovering over the fight.
Stay motivated. Optimism.
So
Above all.
2d6 plus 5. It's 20 damage.
20 damage.
Well, I have
See?
during like the popping wings, I add 6 like damage equal to my level onto the hits I get. So
All right. Hacas, you swipe across him with your ornate blade.
is there? Okay.
And as you strike into what you think is Hacas, the spray of blood erupts from whatever it was you struck and begins to spray up into the air as Hacas is revealed under the spray of his own blood as it rolls down.
Nice.
You start to see the outline of him as he looks down at you and smiles at you with a toothy grin
I don't like that.
and takes your blade and pushes it out of him. And he stands up defiantly and says, "I will not fall."
Well, I hit him, so I'm
Yeah.
happy.
He
with it.
his breathing is becoming heavy.
Okay.
So as the air is
We are all running out of air. Yeah. Fair.
getting sucked out of the room, it took a couple of breaths to get that sentence out. Yeah, it is now Korak the druid. Druid's turn.
The spiders were dispelled, Alec.
And he is going to cast Polymorph on you, Eren.
On me.
On you. Yeah, you're the only person who's visible right now.
So they would decide on.
And
if
Eren
spells
doesn't
that I
get
can-
enraged from hitting
he's
the
already been affected
blood or
by it.
anything.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Does he end up enraged or anything from the blood and whatnot?
God, there's so many things to keep track of.
Well,
You haven't taken
I've been
damage.
shit yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
until
that's
you
right,
take
until you take
damage,
damage.
that's when
I
it...
technically took damage from a spell effect, but it's not.
Yeah,
it was a
until
while
you
ago.
take damage. I feel like this party's going to kill themselves.
We're not
The way this is
trying
going.
to, but
I mean, at this stage, I can't see any of my
I don't
party
really
members,
see
so
any of us
If
getting
I
out of
if
this
I
alive.
enrage and I can't see anyone, it's probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm.
You're just randomly swinging the sword in a big empty cavern.
Yeah, he's going to cast Polymorph on you.
Come on, bro.
Roll a wisdom save.
Yo, I'm not very wise. I'll be honest with you. Sure, I will roll a wisdom save. That is an 11.
Okay, you fail. You are poofed and transformed into a squirrel. As
A what?
you shrink down and turn into a
squirrel.
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 Sorry, squirrel.
You said
Squirrel.
squirrel.
I was like,
Squirrel.
American or
Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Fuck me, man. I don't know what else to
No,
do.
you
You
said it
are
right the first
transformed
time.
to a
Completely
squirrel.
fisted, bro.
Everyone roll a d10 again, twice.
Because he cast a spell.
He's cast a spell.
But does he not get affected?
He gets affected.
Oh, right.
This is why you're rolling.
5.
3,
3,
4,
And again.
5,
7.
Fuck's sake.
7.
3.
Let's see what happens now.
God bless.
This was a ridiculous act of God.
I am not the
Truly
nearest
ridiculous.
druid right now.
That's
true, you're not.
absolutely correct.
Unfortunately, I don't think it rolled in the druid fuckery
But just
part
in
of the
case
table.
he rolls in the druid fuckery table, you're going to be fine. Yeah. Until which point,
Yeah, Mitch.
Oh yeah,
Eren,
does
I'm
the
a
squirrel
fucking
have
squirrel.
wings?
you're the target.
I'm a squirrel.
The squirrel does have wings, yeah, little
It's a
Azamar
little
wings.
flying
patterned all over.
squirrel.
You
Okay,
you
take
take a
my
look.
dignity, then kill me. Cool.
You take a look at in the reflection of yourself in your pool of blood that's been created underneath Hacas.
Okay.
And you just realise how bloody attractive you are as a squirrel. And you fall madly in love with yourself looking at your reflection in your squirrel-like state.
I was trying to play a character who's not like me in real life, like a little different. I want to try and like at least some slightly different. Okay, no, okay, yep.
You are madly in love with your own
You've
reflection.
fallen in love, but specifically with him as a squirrel.
With your squirrel body.
So
Yes.
I'm going to start
Very airy.
violently humping the pool of blood. I don't know. Like,
Energy.
Oh my
The
god.
second one.
Oh my god.
God.
That's phenomenal.
No.
All of you in the room, just you come under the realization that you think that Eren might just have a terribly embarrassing disease that is just keep trying to hide from you this entire time, and you've just realized at the back of your head you don't know why in the heat
listen,
of
I
combat.
tumbled with my fair share of scullery, mate.
But
That's all I'm
you're
saying.
wondering that what embarrassing disease he might be
I'm a
hiding.
fucking squirrel.
Okay.
That's what the embarrassing disease
Yeah,
is.
that seems like embarrassing enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but These are the actions that have occurred.
An incredibly attractive, narcissistic squirrel with syphilis.
Yes, with syphilis. It is now your go, Alan.
My go.
Yeah.
Resurrect me.
Okay.
Revive
I'm
me.
invisible, yes, and I'm in the
You're
vault.
invisible, you're in the vault.
How far can I travel in one turn? I presumably couldn't get all the way to Johnny in one go.
Across to
Yes,
Johnny.
you could. Yes, I
You
could.
could, yeah.
Yeah?
You're
Absolutely.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to
In
Johnny.
one action.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Johnny.
Okay. Can something like
Well, yeah, because you'd probably have to sprint, which would be your
Right.
movement action and your bonus and your action, basically.
I yeet myself out of the cavern. Phase through the
So yeah,
wall.
I think that's both of your actions. Is
No,
yes,
I don't think so, DM. I think he revives me.
It is both of your actions.
Okay,
It's the
yeah.
distance.
Right,
You're
that's
sprinting.
that's me done then.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, it's fine.
Harak's turn.
Hacas.
Hakas.
I can't. He goes by
Harak.
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 That's how he feels. He moonlights as Harak.
Harak is Hakas is going to roll to. Are you going to eat pizza? No. Okay, good. He's going to
Wow.
see you
Pizza.
bearing down on him as a little squirrel.
I'm not bearing down on him. I'm bearing down on my own self.
He's humping his
Yeah,
reflection
he looks
in
at
the
the
blood.
squirrel humming the reflection, and he's going to punch you into the vault.
Oh shit.
Or make an attempt to.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
yeah, so he is definitely going to do that.
that's gonna. All right. Well, I'm a squirrel. How much health do I have as a squirrel? 1 health.
no, maybe 2.
2 health. Thanks.
So as you
Close them up.
as you take damage from the kick, and you're
Okay.
being launched throughout the air.
Yeah.
Not really sure how physics work when your mass is reduced and then suddenly increased, but you're flying through the air. and the transformation
that's
wears
relativity.
off
It's a bit complicated.
because
yeah.
you've taken damage,
Right.
but you've maintained momentum somehow, the same velocity, and you go flying into the vault room.
energy
backwards.
converted to mass. I mean,
Yeah.
there's relationships. Yeah.
Yeah. So you go flying into the vault room and you take 2 damage.
Okay, so I become myself again.
You become yourself, but you're now enraged as you've just taken 2 damage.
Is he still in love with his reflection, or he's just
No,
looking
I'm in love
for
with
the
the squirrel
squirrel
Love the
reflection?
squirrel's reflection.
Not
Squirrel.
mine.
He misses being a squirrel.
So now I want to fuck.
You want to fuck squirrels. Yeah.
No! no!
You can't grow the
There's many
squirrel.
squirrels already. It's fine. It's fine.
There's many different kinds of squirrels.
So yes, you've
Oh my
been
God.
knocked into the other side of the
Okay.
vault, and you're transformed back, but you're now under the effect of
Enraged.
your bloodlust.
Yeah.
You're
your
now
rage.
afraid.
I thought that we got rid of that when I spared that motherfucker's life. But
No,
Well,
you only
you've got
lost
2.
one of
You
the
only
3
lost one. You have
feathers.
2
I
more
have
feathers
the
left.
feathers on my arm.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That's what I meant.
yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
So what you? Oh,
Try not
that's-
to become visible anytime soon.
Yeah. Johnny,
I am
roll
now
your
enraged.
DC 10.
Oh bloody hell!
Yep.
Stop
7.
trying to apply physics to a sexually
That's a 7.
infected,
That's a fail.
self-infatuated squirrel that's been booted by a giant.
Listen, I get that, Reese, but if assuming that I was yeeted at relativistic speed and my mass is changing and it has to factor into my momentum and like my energy has to be conserved. So
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, Hacas is
you
still
just first,
visible
maybe.
right now. To everyone who may or may not have been paying attention, again, not making any accusations.
Because he's covered in blood.
He's covered in blood, his own blood. So
Yeah.
he's currently the outline of
Yes.
Hacas is visible to all of you. Now,
Did you stack?
It
your
is
pizza
now-
slices? Chat wants to know.
it is now Lysha's go.
Yes.
He folded it.
Yeah, fold pizza. That's what I do.
Yeah, agreed.
It's amazing.
Okay. Well, I have run into the vault
Yes.
because the druid told me to run away
Yeah.
and save myself.
But it's a dead end.
It is a dead end, but I came here for an artifact and I'm not leaving without it because that was the whole point of all of the visions
So
that
you're
I've
kind
had.
of brave as well, though. You're kind of brave if you're running away from the elements, but you're going to pick up the...
Well, I'm afraid of the elements, but there are no elements inside this cavern right now,
Okay.
except for water, which might be out to get me because of that pool of water.
Well, there's a
might be
well
trying to kill
natural.
me.
It's not really. You're
Not really?
You
So
have
it's
a
not
feeling
natural.
nature's out to get you. You're afraid
Okay.
of wildlife.
You can't
and
be afraid of.
plants.
You can't be
Okay.
afraid of water as if
Yeah.
water's going to get you.
It's a
right?
well.
Like-
It's a
well.
man-made or giant-made contraption.
Yeah, so in theory, in this room, I am not, in fact, afraid of anything except maybe the air.
So yeah, the air feels a
Well,
lot
good news for you. The air is disappearing.
a lot less thinner in
A lot
the,
less
in
thin
the
in the
throne
vault?
room. When you so in the actual main area, this is one thing that all of you have noticed as well is when you step into the throne room, it's much easier to breathe.
In that vault?
Using
Into the vault.
Bernoulli's theorem, with the air leaving the room, the pressure is now lower. So we would our speed would travel.
What's
Our
your
speed of travel would
intelligence?
change. It's 14.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The guy knows his shit.
Fluid dynamics, I
Yeah.
guess. If I'm
So
flying
Lysha,
through the air.
it is your go.
So I would because obviously he hasn't communicated what he's seen in the vault. I'm probably searching to see if I can identify anything that looks like it could be the artifact where they're looking for.
So you see the same thing that Eren did. So in the center of the room is a well about 10 foot in diameter, and the rim of the well is sort of intricate stonework with runes, giant runes in each of them. You weren't aware. I mean, Eren already pressed down on the runes. You don't know how they work. You wouldn't have seen it.
I'm a
You've been busy.
dunderhead.
Clue,
but-
I can speak giant.
Yeah, but you're also dead.
Yeah.
You're
So
dead,
you
mate.
see as
You're
well
actually
inscriptions in all around the room in the giant speak and tongue, and above you as well. The ceiling is actually painted in a manner that sort of reflects the clouds in the night sky. So it's a very beautiful mural in the ceiling of it, almost like it's just an open expanse, but it's it's not because it's not nighttime. But it's a beautiful piece of artwork that's inlaid. And in the well in the center, there is a reflection at the top of it, a mirror built into the very top. And in the reflection, you can see the jewels and treasures that lie at the bottom of the well, including what looks like a very intricate
It's the
blade.
mirror of
How
Eren.
deep is the well? Like how far down is it?
So as you look inside, it's
or
about
does it look?
it's about 10 feet deep
Okay.
into it, and you just see water at the bottom of it. You don't see any of the treasure or jewelry. You just see water in that, and in the reflection above it, you see the treasures reflecting back in your own face, looking down upon you.
So there's like 10 feet deep of water, is what you're saying?
It's 10 feet deep down,
Uh-huh.
and then it's water. 10 foot down, and then water.
10 foot to the water.
10 foot
10
to the
feet
water.
to the water,
Yes.
and then
Lord knows.
and then below the water I just see nothing,
Who knows?
but the reflection
Darkness. But you don't see any treasures. You don't see. It's
of
just
I don't.
water.
It's not the sword. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah. So in the reflection, confused is a normal reaction to have to this. It
Okay.
should be. In the reflection, you see the treasures.
Okay,
So you
but
look
when
up
I
and you
look
see them,
down,
but when
I
you
don't
look
see
down,
them.
you don't see them.
Okay,
It's like that Harry Potter shit, with a mirror.
gotcha.
Mirror of
Erised,
Erised,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, but it's
How-
not parents, it's treasure.
But yeah, it's everyone just seeing the treasure.
Gotcha.
I'd rather have treasure than parents. Hi, Mum.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't take it quite literally, he was joking.
I'm a lawful evil orphan. That's quite difficult to say. Lawful evil orphan.
That's fair.
Evil
That's fair.
orphan.
Okay. Well, I am confused as fuck by this as Lysha, and I guess I would lean over the edge and try and look as hard as I can down at the water, but then I have no idea how much water there is, so destroying water is probably not that helpful. How much can I do when I cast it a higher level spell?
You're going to destroy
So
the
I
water.
I could destroy up to 30 gallons of water.
What do you mean by destroy?
Like it just disappears
Oh. Huh.
if I cast it at a third level.
So, I'm pretty sure there's runes around the outside, right? There were runes in the first, on the doors that Johnny remembers because he
Yeah.
knows, that were carved deeper in. Seems like that would be the kind of code that would let us access
That's
the
right,
treasures.
the
Seems
darker
reasonable.
ones.
Yeah,
Meaning,
but I don't know.
But they were scratched in the dirt, right where we're fighting.
Why would we scuffed it up? Yeah.
And believe we
Right,
scuffed
but
the
we can
fuck
still
out of
look
that.
at the archway around the door and see which ones are carved
Yeah,
more deeply.
You wanna go
Yes,
back out
but
and deal
that
with
would
the
require
cast?
us to not be fighting
Not be
a
fighting the
giant
cast.
thing. Yeah.
And I was told to run away, and now I'm sitting here going, ah, fuck. But upon realizing this, I would... And there's nothing else in the room, it's just this well and the carvings on the walls and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, son of a bitch.
Whoa.
Being invisible, but seeing Hacas. Can I see Hacas from where I am?
Yeah.
How far away is he?
So you can see Eren has been yeeted into the vault room. You are here. Hacas is there.
Okay.
You can see him. He's about 15 feet, I'd say.
15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I will shoot my short bow at him.
Okay.
All right. From the vault.
From the vault. I'm still standing by that pool.
Yep.
So I will roll to hit. Not the one that I rolled before. That's a 25 to hit.
25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
And I'm not going to do all that much damage. But that's okay. Give me a d6.
Take it.
And roll.
Do the work.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Big
So
numbers.
as you pull out your bow, let loose an arrow into what appears to be the shape of Hacas as well. He's laughing to himself now, chuckling slowly, taking deep breaths each time. And the arrow slits directly into his shoulder, and he seems to have not noticed it as he's starting to sway now from side to side, going potentially slightly delirious from the lack of oxygen in the room.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That seems a lot.
Eren, it is your go. You are blood raged. You still can't see Lysha, thankfully, but
But I can see Hacas.
you can see Hacas.
Am I prone?
You're not.
Well, if I'm blood raged, I will just beeline at Hacas. I
Yeah. You
have
still
to
have your
imagine-
wings.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think.
Wait,
I do.
you're a squirrel.
No.
No, he got turned
when I
back
took
into
damage,
Oh,
I
You take damage and polymorph.
I
Yes,
became
sorry.
not a squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also became enraged.
Okay, so cool. Yeah, so all right, I believe the blood rage gives me the +5 to hit modifier, right? And I'm also resistant to slashing and piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah. +2 to hit and
+2.
+2 damage, right?
I think it was plus. Let me just
+2
check
to all of your damage.
Joe will be able to quickly clarify in chat, I think, because I thought it was like a hit modifier. Because I have the equivalent. I
+2
believe,
damage, yeah.
+2 damage. Gotcha. All right. So
And
yeah, I
you
mean
gain,
I'm
advantage on your strength checks and
okay.
yeah.
Well, fuck
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I have to RP as if he's enraged. So I'm definitely just gonna try and close the gap and attack him. I'm furious, right? I'm
Yeah.
enraged.
Advantage
So,
on stuff.
Let's roll to hit. So that's going to be a. Oh, I have the wrong character sheet. This one. Bear with me. Sorry. Here we go. Sorry, chat. All right. So. Yeah, 2d6 plus 3. I. Do I want to do that? Because I have the Great Weapon Master attack, I can add
So
+10.
let me describe the situation to you.
Right.
This is Hacas. He's on his knees.
Yeah.
He's laughing to himself. He seems completely unaware of your presence.
Right.
He seems to be suffering from a lack of oxygen to the brain. He's bleeding heavily out of several wounds. He realizes not the state that he's in,
Okay.
and he's on his final breath.
Is he not aware that I'm attacking?
He's not even aware that you're in front of him, but of course you don't care about that. You're bloodlust. You're blood raged. He is about to die. It is up to you to decide whether you want to try and spare him, which will take all of your willpower, or do you want to deal the final blow
Wow.
onto King Hacas?
That's
Oh.
Okay. How aware am I of this during my blood rage?
There's a nagging at the back of your mind whenever you are about to deal the finishing blow onto someone. Something that tells you, again, it's the flashback of that vision you had. There's 2 different paths you can walk down. Of the one with the black armor, the carrion crows, the side which is begging you to take the lives of others, and then the other side, which is your guardian deity, which you've never known about, which is, begging you, please don't walk down that path. Walk down the path of saving people. What the Azimas were built for, what you were made for, being the guardian protectors of people.
All right, let me check something. This is for myself. In my blood rage, I fly straight at him. Midair, like raise my sword aloft and bring it down a hair's breadth away from his body. And he's on his knees, right? So like he would not be 15 feet tall, right? He would be.
He's on his knees. His head is bowed to you. You could get a clean decapitation if you wanted. Yeah.
I grab him by the hair and just scream into his face
Yeah.
with all the air that is left in my lungs.
And with that, Hacas collapses to the floor, and and is breathing shallowly.
I mean, if we're running out of air and I scream like that, there's no way I stay conscious.
Yeah. You there's little air in the room, but you awaken from your bloodlust
Okay.
under the realization that you cannot breathe in this room as it stands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. And I dropped my sword too. It's coming. Yeah. Fuck. What's happening? Okay. So the druid guy's still in the middle. I mean, I can't breathe. Like, what is this? Is this impairing me to such a degree that I have to like the roll, or can I still act as normal right now based on how much?
You have to roll a con saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not sure just like what I'm really going to be able to do. It's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all
It's a
noticed that
pass.
the air was better
Okay.
in the throne room, right? So presumably we'd all know that at this point if we'd been in there, except for Johnny, who's dying.
The air's better in the
vault.
In the
In the
vault.
In the vault, yeah. You will notice. So the
I'm with
way
you,
it
Johnny. I'm
seems
with
to be
you. Don't worry
enacting,
about
the
it.
way it seems to be enacting is there's a central point of which where it was taking place, and the further you move away from that central point, the thicker the air gets. You know, the easier it is to breathe.
Right.
But you're right at the central point, the focal point of this, where the air is zero.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a vacuum,
That's bad.
no sound reaching your ears.
So I fucking hell.
It is.
Okay, a bit, like my blood would boil. To be fair, if it was a vacuum. But.
Okay, well, not an exact vacuum.
Okay.
Not an exact vacuum.
Right. Yeah. I think
A magical.
I would
vacuum.
just stagger towards the vault then. Like, but I can't see anyone else, right? So like, this is all fucked up. I can only see Johnny over there, but like, he's fucked.
Yeah.
He's like across the room. I'm like, I'll be clutching at my neck, just trying to stagger towards the vault, or to find
Okay.
like, to where I believe the source of the air is going to be.
You successfully stagger towards the
Sweet.
the vault. Okay, it is now Kodak's turn, and Kodak is again hard at breathing. So as a final act for Kodak, he is going to shapeshift into a hawk
Mm.
and attempt to fly out of one of the windows.
Everyone's
He's
mad. I
a
didn't
higher
fucking
level
finish
druid
him.
than me.
So he, Kodak is witnessing everything that's happened. He's going to transform and whoop, fly out the window.
He flies out the window.
Yeah. He's going to stagger out the window again. He's hard of breath. He is losing
Yeah.
consciousness. Everyone roll a d10.
Oh my god, fuck. And he's not affected because he pissed off in form of a hawk.
He may be.
3.
2.
5.
3.
Who pissed off?
Roll another one.
The
Corbin.
druid.
Oh, shit.
The
Five.
druid. 1.
Another one.
Yeah.
Another
3
one.
and 5.
5.
1.
1.
7.
Okay.
For the record as well, I rolled a con save to see if I could resist it without modifiers. So I rolled a 19 without modifiers.
Interesting.
Ah,
That's-
there is
everyone
valid
that's upset
point.
that I
Shouldn't he
didn't-
not be able to fly because there's no air?
I wasn't fine.
So I say he
Ha! No,
scurried.
not you.
He
I meant-
scurried.
I meant,
Scurried out
Corbin.
as a hawk on the
Yes,
floor.
great point.
He did a little hawk scuttle until he got to the edge of the room when no one's there, and then fell out. I didn't think of that. That's why I said he scuttled out. Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Has the act
That's
of
pretty
God
funny.
happened yet? Nashi, please. We have been ridden by the act of God the entire
Isn't that
time.
the
The
first one,
riding
though?
crop of
Second
God has
one
been
hasn't
been
even
applied
happened
to us liberally.
Yeah. I don't know, Nasri. Maybe you should sub and find out.
Yeah. So both of them affect the guy who casted it, but it's of no consequence to you. Basically, the first one was his skin grows over any rings he's got on his fingers.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a strange
Yep.
effect. What's the
Yep.
second
And the
one?
second one was he cannot deal physical harm to anyone
Oh.
Who's
Ever?
affected by this?
for a while.
Oh.
It's not permanent. Korak the druid.
I see.
So
I see.
he's just ran. He's gone. Plays into that idea. And with that, combat is over. You are harder breathing on the other side of the room, but you can still barely get some breaths in.
Okay.
It's yeah. It's time to enact. Time to see what's going on. Mitch, you also noticed one of the tattoos on your arm burns away,
Okay.
and you're left with just a singular black mark, singular black feather.
I'm going to attempt to help Jonathan. Not Jonathan. Well, yeah, Jonathan the Wise.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. So now that I'm finally with him, even though I'm gonna check his pulse. I don't know why I'm talking like that, because this would be an internal thought.
Yeah, he's still bleeding.
Right.
Do I have to heal him, or do I do a medicine check, or how the fuck do I stabilize him? What's the
If you heal him, stabilizing him would be, if you heal him, he'll revive. If you stabilize him, he'll stay unconscious.
Don't cast any spells, please. Oh, we do need Johnny though.
Kinda got to.
Kind of have to.
I'm gonna cast level 3 Cure Wounds on Jonathan because I actually have to. Because
What happens next?
do.
Yep. Roll it. You don't have to roll for that. You just.
Yeah, I just touch it. So
10.
you want me to roll how much I heal him or the d10s?
D10s first.
Okay.
10.
Johnny dies now.
D10s first. I rolled a 1.
10, 1.
These are the D10s first? we're
Yeah.
doing?
D10s.
8.
So does he get stabilized or do I actually heal him?
10, 1, 1, 8.
Another one.
5.
9.
6.
5, 3, 9, 6.
Johnny teleports into the sun, then explodes.
Aye, that's kind of.
That's not very wise. I don't think that fits my character.
It's what happened to Hildebrand Mandeville.
Mm.
Yeah, just got yeeted into the sun, as the story goes.
Cheers, Dave.
Yeah.
Bren's face gets more and more ridiculous the more he reads of these.
All of this is terrible.
Bro, I'm just looking at his DM.
Are
cam
there
right
good
now.
ones?
Johnny the Wise dies.
There must be some that are good for us.
Doesn't seem like it. The nearest druid?
No.
The nearest
No.
star.
No. Johnny, you are healed.
Nice.
Okay, so you're.
Nice.
you're
I can play the game.
Do you want me
You're-
to roll
you're
how much he is healed?
Yes, please do that first.
Right, wait.
-4. 2.
Joe says fuck. Nothing good is coming.
18. You're healed 18 damage.
Oh, so I got
health.
14 health. Nice.
Can you do the Mandeville dance first? I can't really turn around, but.
And you notice, Johnny, as you come to, you've lost your sense of smell. But for you, Alan, as you enact the spell and the fey magic swirls around you and takes control of your body, you feel a flow of foreign energy straight into your mind, and your very sense of being is cracked. You lose all of your sense of self, and you have no recollection of where you are. You are trapped and locked away into a dark place as Allan O'Dale is driven insane.
And I'm just literally insane.
You're driven insane. You've lost your sense of self. You have no knowledge. You have been broken.
What's the wording of it? What's the wording? Because
It's-
I need to know how to act.
Yeah, give me a second.
I mean,
Oh, Alan. Oh, thank you so much. Alan. There's no air.
What? What
There's
is
no
that
air.
melody?
We need air. Oxygen. Oxygen. Oxygen, Alan.
The universe is singing to me.
Oxygen.
My mental has been boomed. Bear with me while I find out in what way it has been boomed.
I shall stop breathing for the moment.
Your intelligence and charisma score becomes 1. You cannot cast
Okay.
spells. You cannot activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. But otherwise, you
So
are...
wait, I'm cracked mentally. I can't communicate.
You're basically Hodor.
Yeah, I'm basically Hodor.
Yes, you've turned into Hodor.
but you have no
Right.
strength. You're a strength 8 Hodor.
So I'm.
You've healed him.
Alan. We need oxygen.
Door magic.
Door magic.
Door magic.
Do I need to roll to carry him to the wall?
Door magic.
He will follow you. I mean, it's...
I run towards my friends.
Door
facing
magic.
towards my
the
friends
vault.
facing the vault.
Door magic.
The question is, can they cross the room and get to the air?
Well, if you use your brain and skirt around the room, you would make it fine.
If they run through the center, they're
If you
dead.
run through the center, you run through a vacuum of
For the sake of the campaign, might I run around the room?
I mean, it's what your character would do if they ran into nowhere. They'd probably step back, right?
Yes,
Probably not.
I am
I'm going
merely...
to assume that you've made it
I'm
through.
fairly intelligent,
You're
sir.
on the other side.
Yes, sir, I'm fairly intelligent. Yes.
Yeah, you would have made it on the other side.
Nice.
Josh can only say Doomfist.
Door magic.
And they say chivalry is dead.
Cool.
I'm
Can we
flanking.
read that?
I'm flanking.
Are you all in the vault room?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think we are all
Can I
in the
see
vault
these
room.
motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Like, who can I actually see?
You're all, the
you can
visibility
read, right?
is worn off,
Okay.
At least
and
can
you
read.
are together.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him?
Alan, you saved him.
Yeah, he saved me.
Door magic.
But he seems to be a bit lost.
Door,
Alan?
door
Alan?
magic.
Alan, did the
you-
birds get to you?
You okay?
Door magic.
The birds. It's got to be the birds.
I think
Door magic.
something is
The birds got to you.
going
Oh
wrong.
no, nature has
Wow,
cracked
how am I
your poor
supposed to
beautiful
RP
skull.
with a party of Papagas? One is afraid of everything and one that like has no intelligence.
Door.
And then another one that has no intelligence. But on paper,
Door.
it's either they're
Inside. Away from nature. Yes.
Door.
Yes, good. Oh, but small. Oh, not good.
Door.
Door.
Johnny, as you enter
Yeah,
the front
well,
Door.
well, this
The
happens.
door.
I'm gonna read.
Yes,
You've entered
the
the
door,
throne
the
room for the
door,
first
you're
time.
right.
Yes.
The door has runes
wait for
around
this
it,
to
and
play.
there are runes around that well.
Door.
Alan, you're a genius. What do the runes outside the door say?
Magic.
Alan had a great idea.
Magic. Magic door.
That's what the.
These are the runes around the well. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mitch, Lysha, and
Yes, yeah.
the now vacant Allan can see this. Whereas Johnny, you translate it and you know that it says this.
So, Wizzy, can you read this?
Yes. Yes.
I
can
remember
read this.
from earlier when you told me that I was cracked and reading with poor grammar, that the words that I kept repeating were the ones that you said were bigger. So it would have been enemy, blood, stone, fire,
Around the
king,
room,
mountain, shield, life, death, friend, war, windstorm, clouds, journey, sacred runes.
you
Wow.
notice, Johnny, the inscriptions around the room as well. There's two real paragraphs as well, one on the north side, one on the south side above the door. And the first one reads as a riddle. So will you read it aloud to the party?
Sure.
Okay. The first has an eye but cannot be seen.
Door.
The second can be felt but never seen. The third hungers but never thirsts. And the fourth stands tall without growing first. And this is the first one.
Wait, sir. Excuse me.
So that's one paragraph? Or?
That's one paragraph. One selects some. So to the untrained eye, you read all of this and you're like, it's just a jumble of runic letters,
Yeah.
right? But to Johnny, he reads them as actual set paragraphs
Gotcha.
around. And that's the first one you see. And this one is kind of facing the far side of the wall. And there's this one that's above the door. And it says, DOTAIN'S bridge lies in DOTAIN'S door. Unwind what has gone before. Sky and earth are one at last. When tales are told, future to past.
I'm gonna walk over to the well.
Okay, as you press down onto one of the runes, which one are you pressing down on?
You can choose your rune.
Choose your rune. which one is that?
This one.
Johnny, what does that say?
That says. Freaking runes. I don't. Which is. I think it's.
Literally matches it 1 to 1.
Yeah,
Like just
hold
the paper
on.
in the same direction.
We really have the Papaga Wizard. So you can read this. Jesus.
Cloud! It says cloud.
Cloud?
It glows red, and another ripple forms as the area you're in shakes, and
Yeah,
the well
can,
water shakes once again.
Okay, point to another one. If you point, did you
No,
hit a different
no,
one?
no, no, no! Don't let him do
Did
it.
he hit? Well, he's already hitting them. Did he? I'm just like out of
Yes, he's
character
touching.
telling.
Get
touching.
him away
Okay,
from
so
there.
we hit this one.
Get him away.
Johnny,
one
what
did
did
you
this
hit?
one hit? Just hang on a second.
Journey.
Let's get there.
Journey. As you touch the last rune there, idiot Sideshow, idiot Allan, I should say. Again, the shaking gets more and more ferocious.
Get him away from there. Get him
And
away from there.
suddenly, out of the
You're
well
literally drooling.
bursts.
That's so disgusting. That's my skirt. Josh, you're washing that.
Door.
Door magic.
Oh my god.
Out of the well bursts a giant being made of pure water with 2 glowing eyes in it.
Eren!
Magic! Magic!
Get him away from there, Eren.
Magic!
I mean, can I roll a opposed strength check to restrain Allan? Can I
Yes,
restrain?
but you need to all roll for initiative first
Oh
because you've just activated the failsafe.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
god. You activated.
You've activated the failsafe.
Awesome.
18.
18.
19.
9.
Why am I the wise one, but I get to go last? I rolled a
Because
2.
you're not wise, Johnny.
All right.
Except you can read giant, which is super helpful.
Oh no. Okay.
Or alternately, you are wise and you are taking time to think out what your actions will be because you are so wise they must be calculated.
I like that.
I already know what I'm
like
going to do, but I'm last. So I
Through the
Well, I meant
well,
in character.
the well rises and overflows water as it pours out. As this water being elemental, with bindings and braces on each hand, as its form is fluid and moving and swirling, it looks and locks contact with you, Lysha, and moves to attack you. But you get to make the first move as you're quick of your reactions.
But you
It
are-
looks like it's made of water.
It is made of water, yes.
Okay. Approximately how much water would I be able to gauge that it is made of?
Oh.
It is flowing out of the well.
It's flowing out of the well.
Out of the well.
How big is it though?
It takes up a good portion of the room, so I should really draw this now.
How you just spelled water?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's sorry, that's better going.
Now,
Sorry,
I'll be
sorry.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can dispel the body of a elemental,
Gotcha.
but it's worth a try.
I don't know.
Is it though?
I literally don't know.
So, this is water elemental.
I mean, we either kill him or we don't.
Didn't
Yes.
didn't Mitch activate these well runes earlier?
Yeah.
How have I fucked everything
Because you
up?
hit it about 72 times. Like, you hit it
He
multiple-
only
I
hit
think
it
it was
3
like-
times.
Yeah, I think it was like starting to happen, like the ripples are happening, but then I stopped.
You hit the right runes, just in the wrong order.
Really?
Yeah,
Fudge.
Cloud and Journey were both one of the ones highlighted outside the door. So if that's the password, he hit 2 of them just at the wrong.
No, it's the password backwards.
I mean,
right?
my mental
Probably,
is
but it was
correct.
still the
I don't
wrong
know.
Because
order.
the riddle says it's supposed to be backwards.
Oh, Cloud would have been right then, possibly, or close to, not quite.
So yes,
I mean, we don't really
she'll
know
go
what we
first.
get, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so it's coming out of the well. Approximately how big is this elemental right now?
It is taking up the 10-foot radius of this
It is-
well.
it
It
is
is a
sizable.
big. It is essentially. It seems to be made of almost an infinite source of water.
Well,
It's pouring upwards.
Well,
How the fuck am I supposed to chop water?
I am going
I
to
think I am woefully under-equipped for this fight.
cast. I'm going to attempt to cast Destroy Water and see if it works. I don't know if it will work. Probably not. Possibly. I'm going to cast it at a 3rd level and destroy 30 gallons of water
Okay.
of this element. Like whatever I see like is forming the shape of this body is the stuff I'm going for.
So as you cast this spell, and describe to me how it works and how you're casting it and what
So
you're doing.
I would pull like 2 little grains of sand from my pocket and basically
The riddle?
chuck it in its direction. It doesn't actually have to hit him. I just need it as part of it and like point at him and like
What
yell
will it
the
tell?
name of
Well,
water,
oh,
presumably.
Well, if you can decipher it, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to solve it. Right
And it would, to destroy water, you destroy up to 10 gallons of water within.
Right. You're doing 30
within
gallons,
range.
right?
So I'm doing 30 because I'm casting
Yeah.
it at a third level
level.
spell.
Yeah, so as you chuck forwards the 2 grains of sand,
You got
the
the first one,
water
Johnny.
is
What?
suddenly
You got the
violently
first one?
sucked
Yeah, I got the first
into
one.
the grains
And second one.
themselves
Nice.
and poured into it, and the water elemental lets out a horrific screech as its life essence is being poured into these grains of sand, and it is left vacant again. The braces fall to the ground, and there is a silence for a short while.
Oh shit.
Until suddenly the water starts to bubble and flow up beyond it, and once again gains control of the braces. But this time the water elemental is definitely looking a lot smaller than it once was before. You seem to have sucked up a lot of what it was using as its body of water and base.
Okay.
It's about half the size now. It's about, it's previously it filled up the entirety of the well. It was hulking big behemoth of a beast, but you can definitely see that it feels weakened and seems weakened.
Huh.
Well, I did something.
That's pretty good. Okay, nice.
That was a spell, and we didn't roll. I'm just being honest.
Thank you for reminding me. Everyone roll a d10.
6.
2.
7.
5.
And again.
7.
8.
8.
Can
9.
Can I hand Mitch, or sorry, Eren this?
I mean,
Just
I
remind
mean,
him.
you if you've told them the inscriptions,
if you've read it, did you
you
read
read
it?
it.
out?
You read it out loud.
Well,
I think I asked
I
you.
think
do you
you
read this
did,
out
and that's
loud?
why he read them
And
out
that's why I
loud.
read it out loud.
yeah, I read it out
So
loud.
you would all know in your heads. Well, I say in your heads. You're in combat.
You figured it
know.
out, don't you?
Well, the first and second, yeah, but I'm still working on the third and fourth, and I just need second opinions.
You're
Can I see the,
you're all in combat. Let me just remind you. I'm reiterating.
Well, you don't know these.
But I do
There's
know
a
what the
water
words are.
elemental attacking you. You would not have time to figure out this riddle. Your mind would be set on
This
the
is-
water
this is
elemental.
more in the interest of like the viewing
What happened
experience, I guess.
with the rolls? With did anything that we
I'm about to
noticed
find
happen?
out. I'm getting frustrated because
I can see.
you're all cool as cucumbers while the water elemental is about to whack Lysha.
I mean, I'm cool as a cucumber.
I mean,
because
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
try
what the
and- I'm
fuck's
gonna try
going
and-
on.
Well, you
die.
can see that there's panic. You're not. You are just basically. You're
Alan,
just
do
a
you
dullard.
truly have 1 hit point?
I'm cracked.
Sure.
Is that accurate? Do you have 1 hit point?
Oh yeah. I didn't heal myself.
Oh, and
I
we
tried
don't
to heal
even-
him first.
Right, and we don't even know
and
that
I
you're
got
hurt.
mentally cracked, and I can no longer cast spells. So I'm
Can I
fucked.
see the words?
Yes.
Well, like I'm thinking
Holy
like Eren.
shit.
Are we dead? The ones at the bottom right there.
Yep.
Those are the words.
It would be an incredible finale if we all just got murdered.
And this is the story of how a platoon of pagas got grisly murdered. I said that sentence very well. I majored in English.
It's pretty good.
As you cast this spell onto the water elemental, the Fey magic rips reality into two and asunder in the very part of where the water elemental is, where you were casting the spell. And suddenly the braces fly out towards one to Allan, and you hold on to one of the braces that was making up the body of this water elemental, and the other to you, Lysha, as they both fall into your hands. And suddenly the form of the water elemental just drops instantly onto the ground. And at the same time, the ground surrounding the well, all around it, begins to suddenly start to sink and dip down as you realize that it has been converted into quicksand, as it starts to sink directly into the center, and you realize that the well is just starting to slowly appear as a giant pillar, the central column in the middle of the room. But now basically the ground itself is sinking downwards, and you both now have the braces of the water elemental. So basically what just occurred was, the target of the spell, the possessions of it are spread equally within the room to different people. But the braces are also the thing that are holding the water elemental together.
Right.
So the Fey magic has just ripped it into two. And, yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? Quicksand?
Yes,
Turns out
and that's the
destroying water
second.
worked.
The second one was that the floor has now turned into quicksand.
And we're all sinking.
So yes, it's the center of the thing
But
is going down.
so the floor
and
is
down, and
turned into quicksand.
It's just in the area of where the water elemental was. So there's just a section here of quicksand around the well,
Okay.
where it's just sinking down, and more of the well is being revealed. and it's just sinking down into the room. There's still solid ground where you're standing.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't affect it.
Is
that
it
far.
quicksand or is it running out like an hourglass?
It's kind of just running down into the ground.
We can't see.
Okay, so like an
Yeah.
hourglass.
Yeah. Like an hourglass.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, but the elemental's gone. Wow. Actually benefited us. It's kind of, oh my god.
Someone take that from him.
I think I'm restraining him. I'm not really sure. I didn't roll a opposed strength check, but I mean, I could try and.
Someone, please take that from him. I have the other one. I don't think they should be close together.
They're like
Did you
bracelet
just
things,
put it
right?
on?
They're bracelets, yeah.
You just put it on.
Yeah. I mean, nothing happens.
Well, that's just he can have it.
I have the other one.
It's fine. Yeah, just maybe don't.
I'm gonna
leave
like
the other.
stow the other one.
Mm.